Hi, so what does your digital footprint say about you? My name is Hilda Chabet and I'm here with
Evelyn Casina.
Yes.
In this session, we are going to be doing a quickfire, digital footprint quickfire segment. So I'm going to start with you. Are you ready? Ready? Okay.
No, I'm not.
Now, first question. How often do you check into locations on your social media?
I'm going to say occasionally when I'm at an event. So I say I'm at this location at this time during an event. Whether or not that's a good thing, I don't know. But I usually do that. But I immediately turn it off because I once I'm done with the event and everything.
Okay.
But of course, I want people to know where I'm at, definitely. So yes, occasionally is the word.
Okay. So which of the following have you shared on your public social media profiles? Your full birth date, your home address, your phone number, your passport ID, passport ID, right? All the above, none of the above.
Oh no, none of the above.
None of the above?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I try to keep personal information very personal.
Very personal. I like that.
No.
All right. How often do you accept friends or follow requests from people you do not know personally?
That depends though. On LinkedIn, I tend to accept people I don't know because I think those are connections, professional connections that might be interesting. On other social media, I look at some of the things. For instance, if you're on IG and I don't know you, first of all, I don't accept your friend request. If you don't have like a profile picture, I don't accept that.
Okay.
So I have to still snoop and see,
Before
okay,
you
who is
press
this?
accept.
Yeah. And also for LinkedIn, it's because I know this person has searched for me, so that's why they want to connect. I usually am like, okay, this one I can do due diligence and check who is this that wants to connect with me. But the rest of the things I try as much as possible to limit who my friends are. Also because my account is private, so yeah, I don't do mostly accept friends that I don't know.
Actually, for me, it's very often.
Okay.
Do you use the same password for multiple online accounts?
Don't crucify me, but yes.
You're not alone.
Yes.
I actually maybe just changed the date.
Yes.
Like,
or the first letter or the last letter. But yes.
Yeah. So
yes,
that it remains consistent.
Yeah, and then also
yet not forgettable.
Yeah, then I don't want to keep on changing, then coming, then forgetting password. I have to say forget password. No. Yeah.
Okay.
So
question 5.
How often do you post photos of your children or family members online?
On my status often, on my WhatsApp status often, some without consent, but maybe it's my parents or my kid, we are doing something family like on my status.
Yeah.
But then on actual social media where it would remain not often.
Okay. So what I've done nowadays with that is I usually ask people, for instance, the family members, if it is okay for me to post that photo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
yes.
that's the other thing I do. Yeah, before posting.
For me, I think I ask the minors.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Because I just ask if you're okay with me putting.
My dad doesn't care.
Me putting information out there.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, have you ever Googled yourself to see what information is publicly available?
Often, and yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I once did that when I was in campus just starting off, and then I looked at what information popped up of myself. I had to go back and do like an inventory and just audit my social media. But now I think I'm okay. Was I okay with what I found last time? Yeah. But this time I think when
on certain platforms, I think like Facebook, when I was like really young, I would watch a lot of Manu games, and then I would really be nasty to Arsenal fans. And I'll get reminders of that, and I'll be like, oh my god, who is this?
Yeah.
But yes, when I often Google myself, especially because of the work I do, so just to see what is popping up out there about internet and
Also, I think what helped with when I went into campus was trying to curate who I want to be. So that
makes sense.
Yeah, so that my name is associated with certain, for instance, things that I'm doing, whether I'm writing, whether I'm doing work for something. So I think that's what I decided. So who do I want the world to see me as? Then change that completely. Yeah. And then, do you have location services enabled on your social media apps?
No.
Yeah, me too. No. yeah,
it's default now.
It's not a good decision to
No,
make.
it's not.
Yeah. And then, how often do you read the privacy policies of websites or apps that you use?
Always.
Yeah, I think because we work in this space,
Yes.
we have to constantly just
Yeah,
do
I
that.
always question the cookies, especially like cookies. If I have to read a website and it's nagging me around cookies, even this like when it says there are some mandatory cookies, I have to read what
Which
that mandatory
ones
cookie is.
means, yeah.
And I think for me it's because I don't want to have a third party app accessing
Information about you.
yes.
Yeah.
So I think for me that's normally it. But for that answer is always
Yeah, me
yes.
too. I think I also check because they do updates and then they change updates on they make updates on their privacy policy. So I also need to read that and check what information about me is being used out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
like
it
the
is
other
being
day on
shared.
LinkedIn there was something on default for
Default AI
generated content.
You showed
so
me that. Yeah.
please check your privacy policies when you go to an app. And then, have you ever shared your current vacation plans on social media while you are away?
No.
Okay, me too.
No.
I usually just
I
wait
post
afterwards.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, even if I'm posting after, I'm not saying where I was.
Yeah. I think me too.
With age, I've become a little wiser.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. But me, when I was in campus, I didn't do this. I was just like, this is where I'm at. Please, this is.
And you see also sometimes like now the question I was asking you about sharing your location when it's like constantly on, you will post and then it will show where you are.
Yeah.
So if you have that off, then you're also not intentionally posting. Then,
Okay. And then, do you use privacy settings to limit who can see your social media posts?
Always, especially on my WhatsApp status. There are several people who can see specific things I don't want them to see.
My exes,
and my mother.
my parents, me too.
My mother follows me on Facebook. My mother is on WhatsApp status. So if like there's a mean joke, and I don't want my mother to see, and my aunties.
Yeah.
So if there's like I have a tabulation for family people who should not see my post.
Yes.
And then some friends. Yes. Certainly.
Me too. I usually curate my statuses based on the audience that I want them to consume. So yeah,
because
definitely.
You can do a mean joke that you just want specific people to see. Then you realize, oops, your mom saw. It's like, oh my gosh.
Even for us girls, there's thirst traps that you want certain people to see, others not to see.
A thirst trap?
It's not. I'm just saying. Some friends I know. There's that. There's also the bit where you want your.
I need you to explain what a thirst trap is.
In another video, we'll explain what
Right,
thirst
okay.
Also, the bit where you want your exes to wajue, you're doing well in life. You're not doing well in life.
Gen Z.
So I curate my statuses based on who I want to see.
I love that. Okay. Quick fire. Not very quick fire. But yes, has it exposed some of the things we shouldn't be doing?
Yeah, it does. So it has made people start thinking about some of the things. So that's the goal. Okay. Another thing. But yes.
Voice recognition sometimes does that to us, especially when you have modern gadgets. Yes.
Yes, so thank you. I hope you have thought about your digital footprint during our quick fire session.
Right? Yeah. Yes, and if you need to change anything on your settings, or you need to read some of your settings, and she has said something, especially when there's a new patch. A patch is an update. Okay, yes. A new patch. They are called patches. If you have a new patch coming onto a social media platform or the phone, just try and see what it is enabling and what is disabling. So that you don't do things by default because you needed to update.
Don't just click okay and just log in.
Yes.
There's some
that is what we do when we're doing terms and conditions, because they're so lengthy and so legal and so boring.
Yeah.
And we know at the end of the day, if you don't press it, you will not access.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you.